So where is Egypt? Egypt is located in the northeastern part of Africa. The capital city is Cairo, and it's famous for its deserts and the Nile River, the longest river in the world. Also, did you know that Egypt shares borders with Sudan and Libya, and the Red Sea lies to the east? Cool, right? Well, we will move on to the next question. Do you know what Egypt means? In the ancient Egyptian language, it was called Kemet, which means black land. They named it because of the black soil along the Nile River. Also, the modern name Egypt comes from the Greek word Aegyptos, which was their way of saying house of the soul of Ptah, Ptah being one of their gods. Yup, that's some deep history. So why did they build pyramids? The ancient Egyptians believed that after the king, Pharaoh died, his soul needed a safe place. That's why they built pyramids as burial places. But here's the crazy part. The Great Pyramid of Giza is made of around 2.3 million blocks of stone, and each block weighs around 2.5 tons. That's like an elephant for every stone. Scientists still aren't sure how they managed to lift those heavy blocks without modern machinery. Mind-blowing, right? First of all, why did they create mummies? Egyptians believed that after death, the soul would return to the body, so they preserved the body through mummification to keep it safe. But here's something spooky. Some mummies have been found with golden masks and even jewelry inside their wrappings. They believed that these things would help them in the afterlife. Also, some tombs were filled with food, weapons, and even pets. They thought they'd need all this in the next life. The mummification process is very interesting. First, they removed the internal organs, except the heart, because they believed it was needed for the afterlife. Then, they dried the body using a type of salt called natron for around 40 days. After that, they applied oils and resin to keep the skin from breaking down. Finally, they wrapped the body in linen, sometimes using up to 400 meters of cloth. And guess what? The brain was removed through the nose using a hook. Yeah, pretty creepy. Alright, now we come to the final question. The Egyptians believed in the afterlife. They thought that if the body was preserved properly, the soul could return to it and live forever in the afterlife. That's why they even left a Book of the Dead with the mummies. It's like a guidebook to help the soul navigate the afterlife. And here's a fun fact. Some people believed that mummies had magical powers. That's why, in the 1800s, mummy powder was even sold as medicine. That was so crazy, right? So finally, we have come to the end. But before that, we will see a small fun fact about Queen Cleopatra. Quick fun fact. Did you know that Cleopatra, one of the most famous queens of Egypt, wasn't actually Egyptian? She was of Greek descent. And did you know that the pyramids were originally covered in white limestone? So they would shine like a diamond under the sun? That would have been a crazy sight. So that's a wrap on mummies. Hope you found it interesting. If you could time travel to ancient Egypt, what's the first thing you'd want to see? Let me know. See you in the next one. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring. Thank you so much for using your time and watching this video. Bye, tata, goodbye.